Frank the Fireman back here. Today we're going to go over activated charcoal, also known as acidose. If you guys like these videos, please like and subscribe. And keep an eye out in the description of these videos. I'm still working on getting a website up so I can post a lot of these PowerPoints, and I'm going to do a lot of articles, and I'll be making individual drug cards for you guys to download, print off, study, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So the first thing, how does activated charcoal work? It works by absorbing toxic substances and inhibits GI absorption. So think about it as a membrane that goes around the molecule of the toxin, right? So it absorbs the toxin into the molecule of the activated charcoal and prevents it from getting absorbed by the GI tract. Just like I said in that one. So forms vary between toxin and GI mucosa. It's also called an adsorbent. Pretty much the same thing. In my paramedic class, they pushed to calling it an adsorbent rather than an adsorbent. But again, it kind of means the same thing if you take it in context of surrounding the molecule of the toxin, preventing it from getting absorbed by the GI tract. When can I give it? So activated charcoal is going to be for any oral toxic ingestion. Typically acetaminophen overdose within 2 hours of ingestion. Again, this is very dependent on protocols. And a lot of protocols require you to call online medical control before you administer it, even for acetaminophen. Some protocols allow you to give it for any kind of oral toxin. However, about 80%, 90% of the protocols I've seen require you to contact OLMC before you give it. How can I not give activated charcoal? So anything by mouth is going to have these contraindications, right? If they're not able to maintain their own airway. Again, anything by mouth, if they're going to be unconscious, having respiratory distress, respiratory failure, or heading towards that route, you do not want to give anything by mouth, mainly because aspiration is going to be a very high concern for you. And again, that can potentially turn your medical emergency into an airway or respiratory emergency, even if it wasn't beforehand. If they're becoming unconscious, having syncopal episodes, just be extremely careful because you do not want to compromise the patient's airway, right? So something more specific to activated charcoal, it's going to be in any ingestion of mineral acids or alkalis, petroleum products, or cyanide. Personally, I actually do not know the reason behind this. This is in the protocols I work under. I have not seen it in very many other protocols. And I haven't been able to find a ton of information on that. So again, follow your protocols for that, and just keep it in the back of your mind or another tool in the toolbox. Again, what to watch out for: aspiration, and in some protocols, TCAs, tricyclic antidepressants. Again, I don't know the mechanism of action on why you cannot, why it's something you got to watch out for with these patients. I assume it's going to be another respiratory issue, possibly respiratory depression. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be doing some more research on that stuff, and I'll update you guys when I get that information.